Hello, Divine Feminines. Welcome to the channel. This will be a reading for the Divine Feminines. I just want to tell you guys, I love y'all. Y'all are so kind and gentle with me. And, I might be the only tarot card reader who's been reading as long as I have, who's never had a ugly message ever. Just beautiful. You guys are beautiful. And I feel like you're my sisters and brothers. However, don't matter to me. I'm never ever going to judge. This camera just freaks me out. Okay, I have dyslexia and I see everything kind of backwards. Okay, that's why I'm so odd, right? But that's who I am. Anyway, I just want to thank all the subscribers for all your likes and shares, for being patient with me, beautiful towards me. I just don't know what else to say other than that. And with that being said, I love you guys. I love you very much. You guys are the joy of my life. You really are. And, I'm just so grateful that I listened to the Spirit and started this channel, and I see so many others who are not that we're like. In normal territory out in the open, we might be called a little bit of an oddball, but we have hearts as big as this planet, and this will become the norm in time. We are the new implants. We're the new that's coming in the future, and we're the first fruits, but we're dropping our seeds everywhere. And when we drop our seeds everywhere, that means, they're popping up all over the place. And listen, I know this to be a fact because, last year, everybody I know cleans up all their flowers and everything, takes everything away, throws it away. Not me. I left all my wildflowers and sunflowers up so that the birds could play in them through the winter, sleep in them however they needed. Even when they fell over, I left them there. And guess what? I don't even have to seed my flowers, sunflowers, wildflowers again, because they have come up and taken over everything. It is the most beautiful thing. I go out and I just look at it and I'm like, oh, I don't even have to plant or dig. They're already on their way. And I've got some that are just blooming and flowering all over the place. And I just don't have the heart yet to cut any because there's not a whole lot yet. But as soon as I get a bunch out there, I will probably start cutting here and there. But it hurts me when I cut them. I feel bad for them because I feel like they should have the right to live their life beautifully, just beautifully in all natural. And so I like to go outside and enjoy them with the birds and the squirrels that live in my neighborhood. And I got a coon that lives in my neighborhood. I feed them all out in my backyard. What do? You got leftovers, you throw them outside and let the wild animals have them. That's what I do. So today, Divine Feminines, we are here for a reading. I just wanted to kind of, slow down a minute and take some time and talk a little bit about what's going on with us here at the house. And life is good. It gets tedious sometimes, but we overcome. Then we take a deep breath, meditate, cleanse, and come back out fighting some more, right? You can't hold a good soul down. It's not about male or female because we all got both energies. It's all about what's in that soul, right? The hunter. Are you a hunter? Are you hunting your soul for the power that you hold within you? Because it's in there. It is. You're powerful. You're made in the image of God, of Creator, Source. Why do we say this? Because you have a womb, a portal. Whether you've ever given birth or not. Whether you're a physical divine feminine or a spiritual divine feminine. It doesn't matter, because you still have that womb. You know, I really believe our DNA is a place where our ancestors and our predecessors and those who will come after us, I don't know what we call them, but I believe our backbone, our DNA, where they say all that junk is, you know, I think that's where our ancestors reside. And as we get more and more spiritual, these spirits that are within us, that we carry the DNA of our ancestors from the past, and we carry the DNA of our ancestors from the future, are living right within us. And this is where we're called a temple, right? Right. That's why if we break curses, we solve the problems of generations to come, and actually create a backlash quantumly in the past of generations past, that things get better, because we're all still living right now, but just in different parallel dimensions. So, you know, it's a wonder of wonders, right? So what are we hunting, divine feminines? What is it that the divine feminine wants? This is a good question, really. You know, myself, I want to be happy, and I want peace. You know, so everybody wants something different in life. And of course, this is somewhat of a spiritual question, right? Because you can have everything you want from a material world, but still not be happy. It's the spiritual world where you find that there is, you know, first off, the first thing that one is relieved of when they recognize the spiritual world or enter into it is there's no such thing as death. There's just transformation. And transforming and going from one portal into another. And, you know, since we don't see a whole lot of Earth, I imagine that there's a waiting list for everybody before they come back. So there must be a place that we can wait. And, you know, where is heaven? Heaven is on Earth. Heaven's always been said it should belong on Earth. So we carry heaven in us, right? We carry heaven in us. That's who we are. Now I'm shuffling the cards, but really I'm going to roll the dice, okay? See how I am? Very, very. See, I got you thinking we were getting ready to do these cards, didn't I? Well, I was thinking the same thing. But I looked over and saw the dice, and we're going to roll. Today we got a full moon, ladies. A full moon in Scorpio. Deep diving, right? The hunter's like a deep diver. Hunting by the moonlight. You ever heard of that? Yeah. Hunting by moonlight. What are we hunting? What we hunt is unseen. Right? These are the things that are unseen that we know, though, within us, because all divine feminines are somewhat magical and deeply intuitive. And we know that through faith and work, we can manifest our dreams come true. We are in the time of Scorpio right now, Scorpio full moon. It's a good time to work on our healing. Work on the things that make us afraid, ashamed of, our sexuality. Work on things that we keep hidden, we don't want no one to know about, our weaknesses. You know, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I don't want anybody to know my weaknesses. I don't like that. I don't like to present being weak before anybody, right? I mean, call me an old dog, you know, you get a few dogs together, the first dog that acts like it's weak or scared is going to be the first dog that all the other dogs are going to jump on. Now, I don't like to say that, but that's our animal nature. And so, you know, I don't like having any weak spots. And I don't know what I'm saying there, you know. I'm just saying I like to be ready for everything. Everything and anything. And I never expect anything. I'll wait for whatever's going to be happen. What do we got? We got Mother 69, the moon, the moon, the moon. Full moon tonight, baby. The Chariot, too. And we've got Neptune, deep, watery, dreamy. Consciousness, collective. The collective consciousness. Yeah. See that? Let's see if I can get it right. There we go. Neptune. What do they call that? The trident. I see it as many different thinkers in many different ways. Yeah. And we got 9. Completion. Wow. Well, we got this Scorpio full moon tonight, and you know, Scorpio is all about the things we don't want other people to know or see or that we don't want to show others. We've all got that dark closet. I actually used to call it my black curtain. I can remember it being up to 35 years old, and people would ask me stuff, and I'd be like, I don't know about that. That's all behind the black curtain. You know, I don't really want to bring it out. And then when I hit 42, somebody pulled that curtain back, and I had to start dealing with all those things that I put back behind that curtain. But it's a good thing, because I was weak, crybaby, thought I was crazy, couldn't understand myself. And, you know, that's what happens when we don't process and pull all those things out that we don't want to deal with, Divine Feminine. It makes us weak. We get shaky. We don't got no foundation. We don't know for sure what we're believing in. And that's why it's so important to take a few minutes a day alone to look within your heart and soul, to take a dive in and ask yourself, how am I really feeling today? How do I feel? And then figuring out why you feel what you feel. That's a process. And that is what will help you find courage and strength within yourself, because you will learn who you are, and you will also learn what you stand for. Well, we've got a red and gray marble here. Duality is the first thing, but when I look at it from this side, I see Mars. And when I look at it from this side, I see the moon. Oh, look at there. Water again. Scorpio, 69 Cancer. We've got water there. And here we have the sacred pearl in its shell. Sensitive, tender, loving, kind, gentle. Protected by the shell. Precious. Created through friction and turmoil. The pearl does not come easy. It's created through friction and turmoil and sand and grit and like that. Oh, we have the mermaid. We're taking some deep dives, right? Taking the deep dives. The mermaid represents going to the bottom of one's soul. You know, a lot of people call them sirens, but that's not true. What we're talking about is somebody that's got the nerve to dive into their soul and sort out their life and take command, sovereignty over their life. This is my life, I own it. It's going to change according to what I do. The 8-pointed star. And Anna, the fighter. Wisdom coming from going through dark times, learning through struggle. But this is the 8-pointed star, and I watched the Anunnaki. Okay, they were the alien creators of our life, right? This star right here represented Inanna. I guess she was a big old troublemaker when it come to the politics from back in the day, in the beginning, when they were when the aliens were trying to set us up. And nobody wanted to fight with Inanna. Kick. So maybe Mother Earth, she was considered a dark goddess, but she fought for us and herself. And you gotta honor that, right? Because we have to stand up, and we're all warriors, whether you're masculine or feminine. We're all built to be warriors. One of the greatest hunters was Athena. One of the greatest warriors, most cunning in war, was Athena. Some of the Amazon women, they did not want to mess. Even the gods feared the Amazon women. Yeah. Clouds, dreaming. Again, we got Neptune. Yes. A true blue heart. Somebody out there has a true blue heart. Yes, do not forget that the Amazon women, grounded in the Mother Earth, her warriors were fierce. And they didn't necessarily call themselves gods and goddesses, but we know them by the warriors of Anna and Athena. And these were huntresses as well. They hunted for what would make their life better. They hunted for what would bring on their energy, their power, their vibration. They looked to bring to themselves what they needed in order to go out and be mothers and divine feminines that brought for what others needed, such as the elderly and education and all these things of the divine feminine that we need out into the world. Fearless divine feminines. Fearless. And you only get fearless when you sort yourself out. Hey, you can go and be a karate expert and be able to kick anybody's ass in the ring, but if you don't discipline and master your inner elements, your inner world, you'll be a nervous wreck anyway. So you want to master your inner world. There we go. Right? We're going to start with the good messenger, and then we're going to go to Gaia, and then we're going to go to the wee moon. We're going to do 9 cards, 3 from each deck. 3, 6, 9. It's a good number. I love the number 9. It means it's a completion. Been there, done that. Moving on to new things, right? We're looking at ourselves now, figuring out what will make us happy. And this Scorpio new moon is going to be a perfect time to delve into those places we have ignored that need to be worked out, loved, forgiven, figured out and analyzed and digested and then processed again, because we always sometimes, processing is a good thing. No, we shouldn't live in the past. We should go within our own life and look at our own selves and see where we are and what we've done. Queen of Fire. That's right. You burn it up, babies. Burn it up. You get grounded deep in Mother Earth, and you see your energy going to the center where the big ball of fire is, and pull it up into your lower 3 chakras, which are your fire chakras. Your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus. Your root is to keep you grounded. Your sacral chakra is to turn you into a creator, where you begin to create your own life. Your solar plexus is all about your self-worth, learning to value yourself and treat yourself as a valuable person, whether you're around anybody or not. It's how you treat yourself when nobody's looking that you treat yourself when they are. The same thing. Right? Queen of Fire. And you don't want to mess with this woman. She got a good head on her shoulders. Well, look at it. It's glowing. It's glowing. Yeah, Queen of Fire. Enjoy. Okay, let's put this right here, Divine Feminines. You guys are looking to work through the Queen of Fire, and fire is all about creation. Everything, you know, explosions all come with fire, you know. So when you light yourself up and light up those lower chakras, and this right here is fire too, you're like the candle, you know, on top of birthday cake. Fire is good to bring into your life as long as you got the waters. You want the waters and the ethers to come through your heart, because it's water. And that's the Neptune, the love, the gentleness, the peace. And the fire is the excitement and the knowing and the strength and the courage. And you become like a sword for God. You know, going through the fire and the water, and it begins to, you get tougher and stronger and more durable and more flexible and more capable of making your dreams come true, manifesting them, Divine Feminine. 4 of Fire, celebration. Look at that. You become a little fairy. Yeah. And you flap around on your beautiful wings of joy and love, and you focus on this and that, and whatever your focus lands on, it starts to grow, because you're pointing your energy at it. And when we light our chakras up, we have more life force energy, more chi. Yeah, chi is a wonderful thing. Yeah. And we all want a little bit more chi. Look at all the fire coming in. Well, we have water in the dice, so we have a Scorpio full moon tonight. So light your chakras up, because fire and water create steam, which is energy to create something, right? When you think about it in the alchemized way. It took me a minute. My words aren't coming out perfect, but that's probably because we still have Mercury in retrograde getting to go back. So you guys should be celebrating and enjoying your life right now. It's what the card says. 4 of Fire. Celebration. Just enjoying yourself. Sitting back. Got your lights on. Your 3 chakras on the bottom and your 1 chakra in between your eyeballs. Projecting your own life outward into the universe and seeing it manifest. Gosh, I hate laying that card down. I'm going to get me some little card holders for you guys. So you guys are lighting up. I am so proud of you, and looks like you've walked away from things that no longer make you happy, is what God told me. And that you're, not only are you fiery, but you're the Queen of Water too, full of love and emotions. But the wonderful thing about being the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Water is that you're beautiful enough to be sweet and full of love, and you're fiery enough to defend yourself and make sure nobody trespasses on your beautiful soul, right? That's what it's all about, Divine Feminine. That's what it's all about. And that's what you're hunting for, and that's what you're finding. To where you can be sweet and beautiful wherever you go, and you don't have to worry about people who are rude encroaching upon you, because you're as tough as you are sweet. The Hanged Man. I got this card this morning in my personal reading. It's about looking for a new perspective. It's about stopping long enough and focusing on your inner world, Pisces, the inner world, and observing yourself in everything you do, and learning to love yourself for everything you've ever done, because more than likely you've learned something wonderful and beautiful from it. We don't go through anything without learning something. And so we can't hate our past, because it's brought us to our future. And so we got to be thankful for all things, because it'll make your vibration and your energy even stronger. And you may have to work it out in your mind to see if you are better off now. I used to hate to hear that, but I am literally better off now for what I went through than I was before I went through it. And so that was a new perspective for me. And I don't know if that's a perspective you need to come to or not. But what I'm saying is, when you stop a minute and take a deep dive and turn everything upside down, put yourself in their shoes and what they've lived through, and put them in your shoes and what you've lived through, and then vice versa, turn it over again, all kind of perspectives will begin to emerge, and you'll see things differently. It's not worth your time or disdain to even think about it, after you have processed it and gotten it out of the way. It'll be out of the way. So, we don't go back to those things that don't work for us. We just keep moving forward and looking for what does, right? Okay, let's see what Mother Gaia has to say about it. Yeah, Mama Earth, the mother of mothers. Mother of mothers. No other planet in this universe do we know of that's abundant like this planet, materially abundant. All other planets, according to my visions, I've seen people living on the moon. I saw people living on Pluto. We know people have lived on Mars, because you can see it from the rover pictures and stuff that go on there all the time. This and those spirits that, or those Anunnaki aliens that created us out of their DNA, who were spiritual, also we became spiritual as well, right? Some of us can be highly spiritual. I live, breathe spirit. Like, I don't think about a lot. I feel it. I feel it. Whether it's good or bad, I feel it. Sometimes I have to come in here and cry. My life isn't perfect every day. I usually don't like people to see me if my life isn't perfect, but I try to work it out to where I can be happy through the day. I don't hold on to things I can't control. Why? Let it go. Nothing we can do, right? So, and that's what the mother would do too, right? You can't control it, let it go. Let it go. Okay, what you got to say to us, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Mother Air, Mother Water, Mother... I feel like all Mother Gaia is all the elements brought together into the guardian of creation, or of material creation, over the earth. Duality. Yeah, knowing the darkness and knowing the light. Knowing your strength and courage, and knowing your laughter and joy. Knowing that you have a fight in you as well as a holy one in you. We're both. There we go. We are both. Okay? And feel this. See, I can't look at anything. Okay, so this is Mother Gaia wants you to recognize that you are darkness and you are light. And when you recognize that you are darkness and you are light, it doesn't mean that you're evil. Everything came out of the darkness. When we give birth to our children, they come out of the darkness. The universe was born from out of the darkness. So there's good darkness, there's bad darkness, and there's good light and there's bad light, right? It's all the same. You just have to moderate and see how it makes you feel. The good darkness is strength. It's the ability to stand your ground and not back down. It's more of a warrior strength. A warrior strength is more darkness. A fighter is considered more of a darker kind of energy, whether you're fighting for light or dark. But sometimes when you fight for the light, if you don't know how to go and be dark and fight, switch off the light and head over into darkness for a minute or two to set something in its place, then you're missing out on the whole experience. Tin of water. Emotional fulfillment. That's basically what you would be missing out on if you don't claim and love both your anger and how you stand up for yourself, as well as your sweetness and what you do for others. So, you want to make sure that you are giving yourself the credit you are due to honor your spirit, because your spirit knows that. And you want to honor your spirit, your passion, your fire, your joy, your love, your strength, your courage, your bravery, your beauty, your peace, the things that you want to bring to your family, the joy you want to bring to your home. Okay, one more card, Mother Gaia. So Mother Gaia says, stand up for what you believe and what you know to be true. Once you go through the examination and come out through your thoughts and love and figuring out who you are and what you stand for, then you don't let nobody move you. You have to be the courage. You have to have the courage to stand in that and not be moved and set your boundaries. 3 of Pentacles. Plant your seeds. Mother Gaia says it's time to plant your seeds. Put your seeds in the ground. Put your energy in the earth. And join with Mother Gaia. Mother Nature, Divine Feminine. She says she's waiting for you. When you're ready, all you got to do is ground in, send the energy out of the bottom of your feet into the Mother Earth, and she will, you'll be her child. You'll be a cog, a child of God, a walking part of the machinery of bringing things back to where they need to be. Plant your seeds. Emotional fulfillment. Okay. Now let's do Wee Moon. Last but not least, the Wee Moon. In honor of the full moon tonight, I will be doing a full moon and Scorpio reading here in a little while too. I just needed to get my Divine Feminine read in. Yeah. I missed you guys. This is a whole nother setting here than when I'm doing the other readings. This is one of the most relaxed readings I do. And you guys have made me feel that way by all your beautiful comments. So thank you so much that I could just sit here and kind of be myself. And thank you for letting me be myself again. Yes, saving seeds. That's me, Grandma, Mother Matriarch. I love it. I claim it. I hope you do too, but many of you ain't old enough yet. But go ahead and claim it anyway. You'll get there someday. No doubt about that, right? Yes. There we go. It's come back in. Let me see here. Saving seeds. Earth Matriarch. Look at a little bag of seeds there. She's saving. Look at all the wisdom and knowledge. And because I just said that I claimed this, and I was telling you guys about these things here, it is very important for you to process and put your little seeds in your bag, your knowledge, your wisdom. Carry your bag of seeds. These seeds here are for ideas, you know, just random things. But yeah, save your seeds for your posterity, that you can pass them down to your children. Write down your life. Keep notes. Believe me, one day your kids are going to want to know. Because listen, my boy, even at 42 now, sometimes when I tell him something about myself, he's like, oh my God, I didn't know that. So make sure you save things for your children, the seeds of life, your wisdom, your knowledge. Put it down in paper. Keep your ideas. Put them somewhere where you can share them with your children as time goes on or as life goes by. Right? Right. I love her. I love her. It makes me think of grandmother, okay? I just want you to know. And I love my grandmother. My grandmother came to me in a vision when I was 3 years old. She covered her face on the whole ceiling. And she come to tell me that everything would be all right. I was going to be okay. And look, I always knew that this was going to be a hard thing for me to do on this planet at this time. I had enemies in the spirit world. Yeah, we might all have them, but you know, I cleaned them out. You gotta slay your demons, right? That's right. And I slayed mine, and there ain't no coming back. And I have my seeds planted, and I've got a bunch I saved. I've wrote down. I've been writing for years and years and years, notebooks and notebooks and notebooks. So one of these days I might put it in a book. Everything that, you know, the total sum of it all the visions, all the spirits that I saw and have talked to. One of these days I'll put it down. Okay, what do we have for the Divine Feminine next? Advice from the moon is save your seeds. She ain't telling, it's unknown. It is yet unwritten. It is yet unwritten. It's up to you to create it. Now that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. That's what Mother just told me, and I got a kick when I said it's up to you to create your future. That's why you want to go in and sort out the past and what you've already been through. Process it, forgive it, love it, allow it to go away. Cleanse it out of your system with the ethers from the Most High of creation. Reset. Reset. Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, it's a reset. We all get to do and start all over. The Empowerer, wisdom, compassion, and power. Wisdom, compassion, and power. I love this card. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I opened to it. I'm going to take it. This is us. We are the empowerers for a new world and a new generation. We are going to walk the walk and talk the talk, and we are going to spread our truth and what we know. We are going to speak up and speak out, and we are going to scream across the land the truth. And our truth may not all be the same, but you can guarantee we all want the same things. We all want security. We all want to be okay. We all want our families to be okay. We all want our loved ones to be okay. Right? Right. Okay, guys, I love you. Let's pull an animal card. I love you guys. This is one of my favorite times to read, is when I'm reading for the Divine Feminines. I'm feeling more and more relaxed every time I come in, because you guys always leave me such beautiful messages, and you like my show, and I so much appreciate that. Calmness. Working towards calmness. Yeah. I can live with that. Let's read it. Create time and space to find peace in your daily life. Spirit's confirming. I said you need to take a few minutes and find peace and look in your life. Look inside yourself. Appreciate the quiet moments. Allow serenity to embrace and recharge you, so you can face life's challenges with clarity and stability. And with that, look at that, calm, cool as a cucumber. You can do this, Divine Feminine. You can do anything. You're a powerful, magical creation of the Creator. You know, you create life as well. So you're every bit the Creator is. And you're capable of creating your own life any way you want it to be. And I know this, and you know that. Mwah. I love you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.